Hey, good morning, July 10th. If you have any questions on anything, info@grid, G-R-I-D, algo.com. We were able to get the AIQ1 indicator from the AIQ program or the Algo IQ program to run an NT8. Shot a couple videos on this. Just wanted to show it in live market conditions. Just had a mom signal. Got into a trade here on the rotation. And I like this area price to be a seller this morning. But anyhow, in the beginning, it was looking a bit buggy, and basically our focus was the Quantower platform, and I was hearing that the NT8 platform may get scuttled Q1, and not like late Q1, but maybe early Q1 of 2026 with the Kraken purchase. I've now since heard some what I feel pretty reliable information that we should have NT8 around at least for a year. I've had unending emails from people wanting the AIQ tools and NT8, saying, please, 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 can we have it? So one of the programmers has been working on it kind of on the side, and after like 3 versions, we got it working. Uh, Pretty much all the tools that we have on the Quantower platform, we now have running in NinjaTrader 8. I just wanted to show the AIQ indicator. This is in the mom signals mode. So we have a new custom bar, a new custom Renko that's part of the AIQ program that we're going to expand onto NT8. We have the AIQ indicator. We have our AIQ bands indicator. That's a derivative of the math and calculation style that built this AIQ kind of a hybrid smooth Heikin-Ashi looking indicator. So today at the gridalgo.com website, I'll put a button up and some information on how to get access to these tools. This is a standalone program for NT8. And there's going to be some shift in the way that I run the Algo IQ programs going forward. Instead of waiting people or making people wait for extended like periods of time to get access to the tools, we're going to adjust everything so that when somebody comes on board the Algo IQ program, they can instantly get access to the tools and kind of a order of install and installation and use modules of instruction that will all be added to uh, our private community, and that so our current users can use it. But also, if anybody comes on board, they don't have to wait till basically the event start date. They can dive right in and get going right away. At least get everything set up, go through blocks of instruction. The other thing that I'm adding, my first live stream, live trading event for the Algo IQ group showing Quantower and NinjaTrader 8 stuff will be next Tuesday because there's a nice news release that day. If I'm not mistaken, it was CPI day. So on occasion, I'm going to go open up my private YouTube room in live stream mode and let the Algo IQ group watch the various setups that I'm working with the various tools. We have the super bands. We have we have multiple indicators in the Algo IQ program. We have the AIQ1 indicator. We have the AIQ super bands, which is my last and probably the last version of the super bands that I'll ever build, a dual bands approach with brand new, completely new math and completely different calculation style than I've used in the past. And several of the users have already sent me emails that are familiar with prior ones and say, you're right, these are definitely more accurate and definitely, a significant jump in capability over what we've had before. And we have the AIQ bands, a whole other different type of bands that operate off of what we built here from the AIQ1 indicator using that same math and calculation style, but turning it into bands. Then, as I just announced to the group at the July event that we just had, we have the tilt trader in build. And the tilt trader is a pretty sophisticated indicator I think it's going to be like nothing anybody's seen before. And I announced some other stuff that's in the works. So for Quant Tower, we do have a MOM strat automated strategy. I am not going to build any automated strategies for NT8. I just not going to do it. NT8 has too many order exception and other issues. I don't want to be supporting any more automated strategies. If you want to trade using the outputs from the tools, you're just going to have to go get Algo Studio Pro, Markers Plus, the one Ninja puts out, uh, Bloodhound, Blackbird, and so on. But we do have outputs on indicators, and we'll always add anything if you want something that we don't have. So market a little bit slow this morning. You can see right here we have a bit of lift. So if I drew a line right there, we'll see if we break through that. We might accelerate a little bit lower into yesterday's lower portion of the end of day range. But anyhow, just wanted to give a quick update. Also, we had two technical issues that were causing us a bit of a pain in the butt to get two of our tools running in TickBlaze. For like 3 days straight, I've been going back and forth with programmer. We seem to have ironed those out. I've got the last version he built last night where I had one little thing I wanted adjusted. So I'm going to test those today. If that all looks good, on the Grid Algo website, I'll add the TickBlaze information and a button for access to get all the IQ1 tools on the TickBlaze platform. So finally, I've been working on that forever, but two of the indicators they just weren't there yet. Just technically, they weren't in alignment with what we have on Quant Tower and what we now have in NT8. And what we're doing with NT8 was just putting out one zip file that has a custom bar type, has our AIQ bands built off this indicator, has the AIQ1 indicator, and has we're going to put the tilt trader in there, and so on. So yeah, if you have any questions on that, let me put up the email. So there you have it, info@gridalgo.com. I've even had a couple people ask me about Sierra charts. I'm personally not going to get involved with building these tools and supporting on the Sierra charts platform. That's just too much. I'm only going to use NinjaTrader myself, just with one prop firm on one set of 5 accounts that I have that I was getting ready to move to Quant Tower. Everything else I do is either going to be predominance moved over. Well, I have a lot of stuff on Quant Tower. I'll move some stuff onto the TickBlaze platform. Let me blip out this trade here real quick. Okay, go down to 2 runners, and I'm hitting 700. So yeah, I'm already over daily goal, getting close to daily goal on 150Ks. But anyhow, just want to give you a quick update. So we will not have any automated strategies in NT8. The pricing for the NT8 tools access, this is a standalone program tied to nothing else I've done prior. This will have all the information. I'll post a YouTube video later on pricing and access, but you'll be able to see the button to get access right on the Grid Algo website. I'll probably get that done by this evening. I'm going to add a video, a bunch of verbiage to the website, and the button. And then between the next 2 days, I'm going to reformulate the access information for the Quant Tower and TickBlaze platforms. So traders that want to come on board don't have to wait for a start date, 3-4 weeks out. And we're going to move to a lot of kind of, short notice, like, on a Monday, I might come out week after week and say, okay, get ready for Tuesday and Thursday. I'm going to have the live stream room open. And that's something I've always wanted to do, but I don't want to do it with a room with 700 people in there that just the questions and distractions get crazy. Doing that with 50 to 100 traders max, or maybe by the end of the year we got 100 40 or 50 traders in there, because this is a very limited access program. That I can manage and not get overwhelmed by the amount of questions when I'm sitting there trying to trade and work through what I'm seeing in the market or covering use of tools or anything new we deploy or updates and so on. So there you go. The info or the Algo IQ program is just expanded, taking the tools, putting them on NT8, since it looks like we'll get at least another year out of NT8 and a programmer that was willing to take the time to get them to actually work so they match exactly up with what we do in Quantower, and TickBlaze finally about to launch. So there you have it. If you have any questions, let me know. info@gridalgo.com. Talk to you guys a bit later. I'll be posting more videos on this stuff and more details on access later today.